everyone, it's Allison here, also known as Lasan Faye, and today I'm here with a brand new Zen Doodle with me video. And this is the final video for the month of August. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it, how quickly time has flown. Anyways, as always, I have a link to the Zen Art Challenge, which is where I get all these tangles from, linked down in the description below, as well as I have having links to all of the various tangles that I use, the original source material. But yeah, let's go ahead and dive on into these tangles. The first tangle I have for you all today is called Clouding, and it is by Zen Joy. And Zen Joy advertises this Zen tangle as being an enhancer. So something that you could put around other tangles in order to get them to pop a little more off of whatever surface you're working on. And you can see an example of that at the bottom of the image off on the right. But the way you get started with this one is you start by making a little curly Q, and then scallop around the way that you usually would when drawing a cloud. And off the end there we could do another curly Q, and from there we can just scallop around, do another little curly Q, and then connect the two sides together. And again, you could add a bunch of these. You don't even have to have it all connect as one object. Instead, it could just expand out as a border. There's a ton of different ways you could do that. But this is a nice, simple, straightforward shape to get you started on figuring out how to add some emphasis to your other pieces. Like, for example, Trella from last Zen Doodle with me. I think this would look really cool around that. But I'm going to go ahead and leave this one here and move on to the next one. The second tangle I have for you all today is called Fennel by Elena Babians. And the way you want to get started with this one is you want to make a I want to say an S-shaped line, though it doesn't have to match the actual shape of the S. Like, you don't want it to curve over. It can go in the opposite direction, as I've done here. And then around this line, you just want to have some pieces that echo it a bit. And then off the top, we can have some lines that come up and out. You can add however many you wish. Then one of the things you can do with the base that we initially created, we can fill it in. And the image on the right suggests alternating the spaces that we fill in. This gives it a nice little twist effect for a 3D kind of viewing of it. And then on the ends of the little lines we drew off the top, we can just do little U-shapes that fill that in. Alright, so that is it for Fennel. I think this can be a really, really pretty tangle. It kind of makes me think of Dr. Seuss in a way. Like, it's very whimsical in that manner. Anyways, I encourage you to play with it. Put a couple of them together, wrap them around each other, and just play. You know, that's always what I'm going to say in regards to Zentangle, is just play with the tangles. But for now, I'm going to leave this one here and move on to the next one. The third tangle I have for you all today is called Pixieoohs, and it is by Margaret Bremner. And the way you get started with this one is you're going to start by drawing some little circles randomly about. And then with each of those circles, you're going to draw 4 circles that surround them. Or I'm sorry, 3 circles. And then off of each circle, we're just going to do a little leaf shape. Within each leaf shape, we're just going to echo the shape coming in. Then we're just going to add some more small circles randomly about. And continue to repeat this. And you can continue to add circles and leaves, as many layers as you wish, until you fill the whole space. But to save time on this video, I'm going to go ahead and stop here, since I've given you a hint as to how you would approach that, and move on to the next tangle. The fourth tangle I have for you all today is called Big Rocks by Sandra Straight. And the way you get started with this one is you just want to make some rock shapes. Within each of the rocks, we're kind of just going to add a bit of a low light. And a highlight. And we can fill in the spaces in between with some smaller rocks. And that is how you handle big rocks. You can add as many large rocks as you want in order to fill whatever space you're working in. I actually really enjoy this tangle. It's an easier one. There's not as many floating details that you have to keep track of. Yeah, so I enjoy it, and I hope you do as well. But I'm going to go ahead in this tangle here and move on to the next one. The final tangle I have for y'all this video and for this month is called Gorgeous, and it's by the team over at Constant Contact. And the way you get started with this one is you start by making a little line that will hook close to itself and then swell out and around. And then you want to echo that line. Then on top of that line echo, what you want to do is you just want to create a space that you fill and shade in. Then you create 2 more echoing lines. Or just 1 more, really. And again, repeat. And you want to do this all the way around. So that is gourd. Again, you pretty much just make that little echo line, add some shading, echo line, shading, and repeat. And it does make this nice little gourd shape, which is really cute for fall. Anyways, I'm gonna leave this one here and wrap up. Alright, so that is it for the month of August with the Zen Tangles. Hard to believe that a whole month has gone by, but I guess that's always the case. Anyways, I really enjoyed doing these. I hope you did as well. As a small update for September, I'm actually out of town until halfway through September, and it may be difficult for me to record. And so I'm contemplating taking a break for the month of September and filming these videos. But at the same time, I'm perfectly happy to film them a little bit later and be able to give them to you guys still. And so I'd appreciate any feedback in the comments below to let me know whether or not if you would like to see the September Zen Art Challenge, even if it does come out a little bit later than expected. But let me know, and I will see you all in my next video. Until then, take care and have a wonderful, wonderful week. Bye.